Hello, this is another short video presentation on the TI84 graphing calculator. For the next few videos, I plan to keep them extremely short and talk about one or two very small parts. The first thing I'm going to do is talk about the trace button. Now this has many functions, but we'll break it up probably into two videos. Let's turn our calculator on. And if we go to graph, the same equations that we had before show up on the graph. First thing with the trace button, and think about what the word trace means, is we can trace this function, or this one, the blue one or the red one, and find out what the x and y coordinates are at certain somewhat random points. So I'm going to click trace, and we see where the cursor is, and we see it's on the blue function because the blue shows up here and here, and the function shows up here. And then I just click and move along my graph. If I want to go to the other function at any point, I click the up arrow, or I can click the down arrow, and I jump back and forth, and I trace some more. And I get the x and y coordinate of that point, x and y coordinate of that point, and so on. All right, next thing we're going to look at is other functions with this button, and they're the calc functions. So we click second calc, or second trace, and we have a bunch of functions here. These last two will only deal with calculus. You won't use them until 12th grade. What I want to look at right now is value and zero to finish out this presentation. So let's start with value. You can scroll up or down and hit enter, or go back. You can just type in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7 to take care of entering that. So I'm going to type in a 1. I want the value. And right here, it says the value of x equals where? X equals what? So if I go to x equals 2, the value of my function is 7. If I click this down button, or the up button, it takes me to x equals 2 for the red function. So let's do that again. Second calc, I want value. Now I want x equals -4. Remember, this is my negative button. X equals -4. And I hit enter. On the blue button, when x is -4, y is -65, way down here. On the red one, the parabola, when x is -4, 1, 2, 3, 4, y is up here at 14. All right, the last one that I want to look at, or last thing I want to look at, is if I want to calculate the y-intercept. Let's go back to second calc. Oops, let's go back to the graph. If I want to calculate the y-intercept, where I cross here or here, the x-coordinate is 0. So I go second calc, value, and I want the value at x equals 0, enter, and now I have the y-intercept. There it's -1, and there it's -2. Okay, I hope this helps with the second calc and trace functions. The next video will deal with zeros and maximum and minimums. which is very important. Zeros is very, very important. All right, have a great day.